everybody, and welcome to A Day at the Stand. I'm Joe Barros, and I'm the artistic director of New York Theater Barn. We are an inclusive home for original culture-shifting musicals during incubation, and we've been around since 2007, and we're here today to celebrate New York Theater Barn's Musicals of Tomorrow, the philanthropic work that the incredible Tree Writers NYC does, who are our corporate sponsor. And we're here at their incredible Christmas tree stand today. And also the incredible talents of students at the New York Conservatory for Dramatic Art. So we've got a quick little 30-minute set for you of songs from original culture-shifting musicals. We're going to start with a song from a new musical called Between Coconuts and Concrete. It's a solo show written by my friend Josephine Phoenix, and I've had the great pleasure of getting to develop it with her. It's a really special story. I'm going to let her set it up for you and then sing a song. So here is Josephine Phoenix.
Hello everybody! Yes! I am Josephine Phoenix. Thank you so much, Joe Barros and New York Theater Barn and Tree Writers and all the citizens of America, legal or illegal. I am very happy to be here. Between Coconuts and Concrete is basically my hybrid life of being born in Miami and raised between Miami and New York, Concrete being New York, Coconuts being Miami. You know, I'm like a tropical pizza rat, like a tie-dye rat, or like a pecan bird with an attitude. It's about growing up in these two distinct cities with parents who were amazing musicians and singers and actors in the cocaine cowboy era of Miami. So you know that means dysfunctional. But in the word dysfunctional is the word fun. So basically it's a lot of trauma and comedy like real life. And this song is called No Need to Run. Basically when you're trying to talk yourself from running away from life. So you say no need to run, but as you say the word run, you feel like you're already running. So there's a double meaning in that phrase, and it's a little folk song, and here we go. Just let it be known that it might never. We're gonna do this again. 1, 2, 3. I didn't have my coffee today. And go ahead and speak to the devil in you. Open up your mouth and your mind with it too, and speak your truth. Let it be known that it might never happen, and you'll make your own words. So no bother to see who they are, what they need, and time goes on. You're just responsible for your own. Just let it all play out. No need to run. No need to run. Run. Ooh. I sit here and think all night. I wonder what it all might come crashing down on me. Crashing down on me. But I know it's all gonna go alright, yeah. So no bother to see who they are, what they need, and time goes on. You're just responsible for your own. Just let it all play out. No need need to run. No need to run. Run. Oh, yeah. Run. Go ahead and speak to the devil in you. Open up your mouth and your mind over there too. And see your truth. Thank you guys very much. Joe, take it away for the rest of this amazing show.
All right, let's give it up again for Josephine Phoenix. All right, I'm back. There we go. We're ready for our next song. We're going to be hearing from Scarlett Jakes, Rachel Leeser, and Section 72 from New York Conservatory for Dramatic Arts. They'll be performing a song called Hold On from the new musical Loch Ness, which is written by Marshall Paylett and A.D. Pinedo. Here is Section 72.
Everywhere there's mist to cloud my way, to bring an awful change. What if all gets blurred? I lose my way, or even lose my will. No, Haley, no, Haley. Hold on, to the light your eyes still sees. Hold on, don't you lose it in the mist. There through the ripples, it flows on, most resolutely clings to the light you see. Hold on, to the truth your mind still knows. Hold on, don't you heed what others say. Straight through the clatter, it calls out, most resolutely cling to the truth you know. When you're stranded out where you know you won't ever belong, you start drifting so much, you ask, how do I stay strong? That's when you have to grow stronger. So hold on, yes, hold on. I said course, most resolutely. Hold on, I'm on my way. There's no time for cold feet, for low hopes, for big doubts. There's no time for anything. So wherever you are, Mom, hold on to the hope your heart still feels. Hold on, don't you lose it in the waves. There through the ripples, it flows on, most resolutely cling to the hope you feel. Hold on, to the light, to the truth, to the hope we feel. Hold on, yes, hold on. I set course, most
All right, again, that was Scarlett Jakes from New Zealand. And Rachel Leeser and the students of NYCDA. Next up, this class will be singing. Oh, they were going to be. There we go. Next up, I'm the stage manager today too. If you're just tuning in with us, or if you're just joining us here, we are New York Theater Barn. We're an inclusive home for original culture-shifting musicals during incubation, celebrating our corporate sponsor, Tree Writers NYC, and the students of the New York Conservatory for Dramatic Arts. Next up is a song called Beyond the Door. It's from a new musical called Buried, written by me, Joe Barros, and Michael Ferreira. It tells the untold true story of Ruth Coker Burks and excavates an untold chapter of the AIDS crisis. Basically, back in the day, Ruth Coker Burks helped men who were dying of AIDS have a proper burial and die peacefully. She took their ashes and buried them and put them inside of broken cookie jars and buried them over the remains of conservative Methodist Christians in her family's Hot Springs, Arkansas cemetery. It's a really special story, and I'm excited for you to hear this song. This is Sydney Burt and this class singing Beyond the Door, and this is the moment where, right before Ruth meets the first patient dying of AIDS that she will bury. Here is Beyond the Door.
The next day, I went to Little Rock to pay my respects to a friend who was dying of leukemia. On my way out of the hospital, I noticed a door covered in red tarpaulin and labeled biohazard.
Warning, danger, caution,
There was a tray of uneaten food sitting in the hallway like a meal left for a dog. A clear signal that what was inside was not to be reckoned with. Something pulled me toward this door, something greater than me, something divine. When one door closes, another door opens. Funny how life deals you this hand. You try to see, try to find the reason, but you simply don't understand. Curiosity killed the cat, but this is more. I fear its calls. I'm sensing something I can't quite grasp. There's a force beyond these walls, beyond these walls. Something summons, something reckons, something in there, something beckons, something stirring, something pulling me, something deep down to my core says, what's beyond the door? What's beyond the door? Now nobody's watching, there's nothing to lose. Think of all the doors I've tried. It takes one person to turn the knob or knock to see who is inside. Doors keep secrets shut away, but I wonder what's in there. Heed the warning signs or disobey. Go on and enter if you dare. If you dare. Something summons, something reckons, something in there, something beckons, something what's beyond the. Just look at all the nurses absent from the call. Instead, they're occupied drying straws. Your job is to care, to do all that you can. But God has a much bigger something broken, something in something stirring, something falling, things to help me end this war. So open up this door. Open up this door.
All right, next up, we've got a really exciting song from the new musical Little Miss Perfect. Little Miss Perfect is written by Jariah Kwame. This song was just a standalone song that went viral on the internet and has changed a lot of people's lives. This show will have a developmental production at Goodspeed Musicals in a year and is produced by our friend Nicola Fontaine from Straighten Your Crown Productions. A coming of age and coming out story, Little Miss Perfect explores politics, perfection, and privilege through the lens of three young women of color in a divided Michigan town on the brink of change. Doesn't that sound awesome? It does. Here is Celise Henry to sing the title song from Little Miss Perfect.
Straight hair, straight A, straightforward, straight path. I don't cut corners, I make a point to be on time. Head of the student council, I don't black out at parties. I jam to Paul McCartney. If you ask me how I'm doing, I'll say, well, I was adopted when I was 2. My parents spoiled me rotten often. I asked myself, what did I do to get as far as I've gotten? A pretty girl walks by my locker. My heart gives a flutter, but I don't dare utter a word. 'Cause that would be absurd behavior for Little Miss Perfect. No, 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 no. I can't risk falling off my throne. La, 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 la. Love is something I don't even know. Straight hair, straight A's, straightforward, straight girl. Little Miss Perfect, that's me. One night, my friends stayed over. We laughed and drank and ordered something about her drew me in. What? It's totally platonic. That night was so exciting. Her smirks were so enticing. Hours speed by like seconds. Then what happens is iconic. She takes a sip, I bite my lip. She tells a joke, I merely choke. She braids my hair, I sit there blacking out for the first time. Next thing I know, I lose control. I finally kiss her, but oh no, I see a face in my window. Then my brain starts to go, nah, 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 nah. You can't risk falling off your throne. La 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 la. Love is something you don't even know. La la la
So you heard it here first. Little Miss Perfect is going to be a big Broadway musical one day, written by Jariah Kwame. Jariah is still in his 20s, and he's also written a new musical called How to You, a musical guide to Black boyhood, which is a really thrilling show that was featured in our Barn on Fire along with Little Miss Perfect. And Jariah also just wrote a song with Benj Pasek and Justin Paul for the new movie Lyle Lyle Crocodile. And now on to our next song. We're going to be learning about a new musical called Sunken Cathedral. It's written by Taylor Fagins and Chase Uram. And I met these guys when I went to Berkeley, NYC to meet with students to learn about their pitches in the musical theater writing and design program. And this was the first show I learned about, and I was immediately excited about how it blends fantasy with a story about homelessness and dementia, which I found really important and incredibly necessary. So these are two hot writers who have just invaded the musical theater scene, both hot physically, mentally, and artistically, as you'll notice. And they're going to introduce you to this musical, and then you're going to hear the incredible vocal stylings of Taylor Fagins, co-writer, singing a fabulous song called When the Wind Blows. Here is Chase and Taylor.
Thank you. Nice introduction. I know.
All right, so my name is Chase, and
I'm Taylor.
we wrote Sunken Cathedral, the musical.
Yeah, and Sunken Cathedral, like Joe was saying, tells a story of a homeless man suffering with dementia and his daughter who spends her days taking care of him.
So the matriarchy, which is the mom of the family, has died. And in order to cope with the grief, the homeless man delves into a delusion where he is the king of a fantastical stone kingdom in the middle of the ocean.
However, in the magical kingdom, grief doesn't exist. So his daughter in the fantastical world and his daughter in the real world both want one thing: for their father to recognize grief and the love that's left after their loss.
So, in our song, When the Wind Blows, Taylor is playing the father who is now on the beach in the real world, yearning to return to the Sunken Cathedral and see his wife again. Aware of his dementia, he struggles to choose between the real world and the magical one. This is When the Wind Blows.
This is a part of the musical.
One more time, one more time. Yes, get it, get it, get it.
I might have to pick yours up.
Yeah.
Sometimes I forget things, but moments still hit me in waves. Like the day that we came here and stumbled upon this cave. It's the cave where you promised that you never leave my side. Yet little by little, you're drifting away like the tide. But when the wind blows, I can hear you. And when the sun glows, that's your smile. And when the clouds come, I can feel you. So when my kingdom floats up from the sea, you will be with me again. Then we can soar over oceans on a magical stallion away from the storm again. Then we can live on an island with no interruptions, just us and our son, or daughter, son or a daughter. Yes, we had a daughter, God, no, not again. I'm forgetting again, I'm forgetting again, and I'm scared that I might forget you. But when the wind blows, I can hear you. And when the sun glows, that's your smile. And when the clouds come, I can feel you. So when my kingdom floats up from the sea, you will be with me again. Yes, you will be with me again. You will be with me again. Oh, you will be with me again.
All right, again, that was When the Wind Blows from Sunken Cathedral by Taylor Fagins and Chase Uram. And if Taylor's looking familiar to you, you have seen him on American Idol. Woo! Next up, we have a really exciting song. It's from a new musical by Sarah Cooper and Lynn Schenkel called Perpetual Sunshine and the Ghost Girls. And it is about the Radium Girls. It has a cast of all female identifying actors, and here to perform it are all female identifying actors from NYCDA, New York Conservatory for Dramatic Arts' Section 73. So here is The Music of Tomorrow from Perpetual Sunshine and the Ghost Girls.
Come on! Let's go, Megalina!
If it becomes not loud enough, you can pick it up off the ground, okay? Just make sure you sing into the mic, all right, everybody? All right, have a wonderful time. There we go.
You don't hear me when I tell you who I'm gonna be. You don't even hear a word. You don't believe that soon the world is gonna change its tune. But that's just because you haven't heard. I want to scream and shout all the things that can't be said. I've got to let it out, 'cause it's been stuck inside my head. The music of tomorrow is being written today. The music of tomorrow is almost ready to play. The sweet song of me is gonna ring out loud and free with all the voices in the women's chorus, and no one will be able to ignore us. The music of tomorrow. Listen closely, I don't wanna miss a single beat. My heart is in my throat, I'm singing loud and clear, and I play it all by ear. But I'm gonna hit the highest note, curtains are rising now, and I want to play my part. Woo! No compromising now, 'cause it's playing in my heart. The music of tomorrow.
rising to the top of that factory you'll see.
And once one of us breaks through, think of all that we can do with all the voices in the women's chorus. 'Cause no one else is gonna do it for us.
No waiting for a man who'll leave us helpless and alone. We're changing the keys and writing songs of our own. The music of tomorrow is loud and strange. I'm here to sing my solo, the voice of change.
I'm sorry that I'm not a nice young lady, but desperate times call for the truth. The world is expanding to include us, Mama, and I'm gonna be the living proof. I'm sorry you weren't a part of something new.
I'm sorry for all the things you never got to do. I'm sorry, but I'm desperate not to be you. Music of tomorrow was being written yesterday. I wish that the whole world could hear the things you had to say. And the sweet song of you is gonna honor women too, whose voices were heard, whose time has left behind. I hope that somehow you will find yourself in the music of tomorrow. The music of tomorrow. The music of tomorrow. For our mothers, for our daughters, for me, the music of
All right, great work. Let's give it up for the women of Section 73. Again, if you're tuning in just now or you're just walking by, we are here from New York Theater Barn. We are an inclusive home for original culture-shifting musicals since 2007. We're here to celebrate our corporate sponsor, Tree Writers NYC, at their Christmas tree stand here. And we're also here to celebrate the extraordinary students of the New York Conservatory for Dramatic Arts. All right, we've got two more songs for you. The next song is called American Royalty, and it's from the new musical Mommy Dearest. Yes, that Mommy Dearest. Written by Christina Crawford and David Nels. David Nels is the writer of the Great American Trailer Park Musical. This is a musical adaptation of Christina Crawford's memoir, Tell All 1970s book. And this is the opening number where we paint the world of the studio system back in the day. 1939, is that right? 1939. That's the year The Wizard of Oz came out, Gone with the Wind. It's actually the year that The Wizard of Oz lost Best Picture to Gone with the Wind. So, here are students from the New York Conservatory for Dramatic Arts. This is Section 71, and this is American Royalty from Mommy Dearest, the musical. Yeah, I would love to.
All right, Zay.
Go, Zay!
Should I get rid of that chair?
Sunrise in Tinseltown. Time to take these lights and curtains down.
Sunrise in Tinseltown. Where else at 6 a.m. are you poured into an Adrian gown?
town. I better turn this damn hangover around. Sunrise in Tinsel Town. Come on, people, look alive. Here's where the American dream is found. 1939.
Everyone wants to be in pictures. Not working fields or factories. They want the glitz and the glamour. That's why all Hollywood clamors. I want to be American royalty.
It's no new news that depression is dreary.
Back home, $1 a day would be a normal fee.
But there's no depression here. Hollywood skies are bright and clear.
I want to be American royalty. 'Cause if you're lucky, a studio boss might choose you
And tell you what to say, what to do, who to see, who to be.
and then that studio boss might groom you.
And make you change your name, play the game. Then you'll never be the same. You won't believe when in the mirror you say,
The hottest new Hollywood celebrity, and in America, that's our royalty. So we all line up for each casting call, but hit the casting couch eventually. We make $5 a day minus the kickback we pay. That's the game you play when you wanna be American royalty.
Last night I wrote on the say, all is well and don't you worry, I have plenty of work. They don't even know I'll probably make better dough down at Schwab's Minnesota Journey.
they drop a 7-year contract in your lap. Make no bones about it. The machine is in control. They've got your eye, your mind, your soul, but you've made it. So who cares?
This time switch hush, so all the secrets are secrets. Reporters write only what they're told exclusively. The cops are paid off for life.
And if you're gay, they'll find you a wife.
I wanna be American royalty. We all arrive by train, bus, or car to be this Clark Gable or Vivian Lee. We endure the tough breaks, but do whatever it takes. That's how you get to be American royalty. But there's no one better at being a star than Joan Crawford. You cannot disagree.
The folks back home will be green when they know you shared the screen with
True blue American royalty.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Let's give it up one more time for this class. And for those just tuning in or just walking by, that was from the new musical Mommy Dearest, the musical, written by Christina Crawford, the Christina Crawford, and David Nels. Lastly, we have one more song from you, and it's from the new musical Frankie. It was written by Elise Mara when she was 17 years old. She's now 19 years old, and it's inspired by true events. We also have a concept album, a studio cast album that was released from Broadway Records, starring Caitlin Kinnunen, the Tony-nominated star of The Prom. So, without further ado, here is Ruth Green and Section 71 from New York Conservatory for Dramatic Arts singing the I Want song from Frankie the Musical, Take a Deep Breath. Ruth, you want to hold it? Huh? You want to, that's perfect.
I want it back, the perfect life I used to lead. So where'd it go? I open my eyes, don't recognize, so keep looking straight ahead. My life's not my own, so many days doing what they say. So where'd it go? I wanna live life my way. Just another day and another life that doesn't feel like my own. Still I do the work and I put in the time, but I don't get a return. And I know that I should just do more with what time I have left. But until then, I take a deep breath. So many years wasting inside this cage I call home. I finally see the blame isn't all on me. Imagine life,
Imagine
for what it could be, so carefree. I want it all, but I don't know where to start. Just another day in another life that doesn't feel like my own. Still I do the work and I put in the time, but I don't get a return. And I know that I should just do more with what time I have left. But until then, I take a deep breath. I take a deep breath.
Awesome job, Ruth, and everybody up here. That's our show for this morning. We're going to do another one in about 15 minutes. Before we do that, I just want to remind you, these are students from the New York Conservatory for Dramatic Arts who are studying musical theater. They come from all over the world. And with me, they have a unique experience of getting to workshop and work on original culture-shifting musicals that are being developed in real time with living playwrights. In fact, this past week, this class is working on a new musical called Saint Sebastian, which is a queer retelling of the Saint Sebastian story. And they got to work with one of the writers in the class, creating one of the numbers in real time. So I'm going to ask them, what has this experience been like for you, Zay?
It's been really eye-opening, and it is it's really made me grow as a performer and as an artist. Being able to work with all of my peers has been absolutely amazing, especially something from the ground up. It's just been a really awesome experience. I just love everybody, and yeah, that's how it's been for me.
Also, what's so important in these shows is that there's representation on the stage and off the stage in the content that we create and the storytellers that we're actually lifting up and the bodies that are on that stage. And we are exploring all kinds of themes from mental illness to queerness to abuse within families and actually drug addiction in one of our shows called She Reached for Heaven, which is quite powerful. Is there anyone else up here who'd want to speak on that? Or on your experience with the material?
This experience has been really wonderful for me, working with the writer in real time and knowing what the material means to them and knowing what it means to me and collaborating with that together and collaborating with the theme that we want to show this art. And it's been really touching and very special for all of us.
Yes.
This class, as I mentioned, is working on Mommy Dearest, the musical, and they got to actually have a phone call with Christina Crawford. Can we hear from one more person about what that experience was like?
Hey. Especially speaking with Joan Crawford and all these like living artists. Joan Crawford might be Christina Crawford. Speaking with all these living artists and living people, it's really eye-opening. It's amazing to get to do this every day. I love it. So yeah.
Being able to speak to Christina Crawford was was just so incredible, and being able to ask her about these real experiences that we are able to translate onto the stage, which has never been done before. And I think it's new, it's fresh, it's exciting, and I love singing and I love telling stories, and it's such a special story, and it's something that's not talked about enough. So I think that's really special, and I love all these people and putting it together.
So that's it for now. We'll see everybody back in about 15 minutes. Thanks so much for joining us.